Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's tidy. Oh, he's played it in low. Tries to get it clear.
And the counter is on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Both sides exercising caution for now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Greenwood.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Rice.
That's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So it is still 0-0. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Foden.
Llorente, he is just caressing the ball. And it's Rice.
Greenwood! Goal, Italy!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rice getting this one clear. Beraldo. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to get it away.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Manchester definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
30 minutes gone. Rice.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele has it in a wide position. Oh, important interception. Gabriel is there to clear. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Threads one in. Now it's Bellingham. Partey.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodgers. He is through here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. Partey goes sliding in.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Szoboszlai. And it's Mendes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pulls it back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away. Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Showing good feet. Driven in. Impressive. It's bounced back off the post. This looks... And he's following up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And just a quick
Italy
reminder
up
today to
by
please drink
one goal at the
responsibly.
halfway point.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving
I thought
in
that
an
was a
inappropriate
decent
manner will be
45 minutes of
removed.
football.
Thank you very
Plenty
much
of
for your
signs that
cooperation.
both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Italy with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So, into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he's being shifted off it. Partey has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Llorente. Rice. To Greenwood. Foden. And it's Rice. That's Partey. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. And it's Rice. Rodgers. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. And beyond the defence. Thuram! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
It's Greenwood! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Number 41. Right.
Italy do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 22.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitutions taking place.
Marquinhos. Beraldo.
Yildiz. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Conte.
Nuno Mendes. Šeško touches it back. Now Beraldo. And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific effort! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution on
And
the
very
field.
quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 3, Marcos
So again,
Llorente.
we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Szoboszlai, Šeško. Szoboszlai receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dembele knocks it into space. He can run onto that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Van Dijk.
And he's managed to get free. He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner.
Bruno Fernandes goes short.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Szoboszlai. Always goal side. Played out wide. No, that's been intercepted.
Conte.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Driving forwards. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up was brilliant.
He has found the way through.
Manchester can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beraldo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Conte.
That has not gone well. And we're done. Italy illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Marquinhos cuts out the pass, and it's Bellingham. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, there'll certainly be... And the shot! There it is! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Italy, oh, he's on his own! And Messi! It's hit the uprights. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, shooting chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Rice has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham skims one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Picked out brilliantly. Martinez! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Thuram. Martinez in acres of space out wide. Llorente gets it away. And Martinez! They've got to be quick to recover this. Foden. Rice. That's Partey. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Foden. Thuram! And that's a sharp finish. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Italy cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Marquinhos makes the interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Messi, and he's got... And Messi! It's loose now. On the... Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. And this is Messi. Guehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Short changes him with that pass. Barella! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Italy are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Rodgers, good running, strong and purposeful. Foden, who's set up, and the shot! And he was
was quick to react. Thuram. So what can they make of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Nuno Mendes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barella tries to pass it through. Martinez wants to run onto this. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Drills one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's dealt with that really well. Courtois getting this one clear. Partey. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution
Messi.
of the game.
Number 21.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Coming on the field. Number 22.
And it's Partey.
Younes. Number 20.
Beraldo
Erling
gets on his bike
Haaland.
and on the move. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! Partey.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field.
It's turning into quite a gem,
number
this.
18.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Thuram being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's had a shot! Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Beraldo. Barella. Dembele. Now it's Yildiz. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. Koundé. Barella. Dembele. And here's Yildiz. And the ball's gone astray. Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Beraldo. Mendes calmly anticipates. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Bellingham. Coming on to
Van
replace
Dijk.
him is number 6, Mason Greenwood.
Bruno Fernandes.
Substitution in progress.
Beraldo. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Olise. And it's Conte. Yildiz has it out wide and in space. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. That's the throw. Van Dijk. For Conte. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Plenty to aim at here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. But he's well positioned here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Haaland, he's through on goal here. Italy are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Dembele, nice looking ball. Nicely worked.
Manchester nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Probing pass. Dembele looking to receive it in space. Olise. Barella. That's a good run down the left.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dembele. Koundé. And the pass is intercepted. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Chance! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also have.
He's in one-on-one, shapes to shoot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Italy with the corner, they're first. Rice with the short one. Opts to play it back. Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. That is a brilliant interception. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's looking wide. That's tidy. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Llorente promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a pretty loose pass. Still goalless at the moment. Llorente! Ah, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Now it's Greenwood. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beraldo. And the pass is intercepted. Greenwood. He's had it taken off him. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Thuram! It's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Greenwood. No, that's been intercepted. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined.
And here's Thuram. And it's Partey.
Rodgers plays in a chance! And he can thump it away. Oh, super ball! Llorente unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Tries to pass it through. Not a hint of offside here.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Greenwood. He's got away.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a threatening ball. He's on, and the shot! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
A lot of space ahead of him.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
And the finish! And he's following up!